If you struggle refreshing your curly hair in the morning before work or school or anywhere you have to be, this is the video for you. Oh, this whole bottom layer is so frizzy. What is going on here? I'm going to be sharing some really cool hacks and refresh techniques that I do when I hardly have any time. We timed this video to see how long it actually took, and it took just under 15 minutes. I think it could be done quicker, or it could potentially take longer depending on how much hair you have, but also factor in that I was trying to show processes in the video. So if I wasn't actually filming this and I was doing this on my own in the morning, not talking to a camera, it could have actually taken maybe 10 minutes. So yeah, I really hope this video helps you out, and let's get straight into it. Okay, let's see. Oh, I've actually ruined it. Oh, this whole bottom layer is so frizzy. What is going on here? I give out all this advice online, and sometimes I don't take my own advice. Protect your hair at night. If you want it to last the week, you need to protect it properly. I just forgot last night. Things have been a little bit stressful and I didn't protect my hair, and I washed and styled my hair yesterday, but it's not lasted at all. And it's because my hair was just shoved up in a bun, and my results were so good, and I've used these products before and I know they last. So we're gonna try and refresh my hair. I'm gonna show you exactly what I do in this situation. It's actually already the afternoon. My hair has been in that bun all morning. I think maybe if I took it out first thing and did this, it wouldn't have been as bad. I've been going about my day just with my hair up, and I think it's kind of set even more in that bun. So now we're dealing with quite a frizzy mess. Okay, let's set the timer. Okay, first of all, I'm gonna wet down the hair a bit because I'm gonna apply some product, and if you just wet the hair down a little bit first, this can really help just distribute the product a bit more and really get the product back into the hair. Okay, I've applied a little bit of water. Now I'm gonna section my hair up. I'm gonna put this top section into this scrunchie quickly, just so I can focus on this bottom layer, because this is the bit that's not lasted. It's very matted up here. Okay, I'm gonna spray a tiny bit more water. Okay, now I'm gonna go and use the products that I used yesterday. I've got the Tutti Lab Soft Leave-In Cream and the Tutti Lab All Weather Styling Gel. And I always use the same products again when I refresh. I think I'm gonna go in with a tiny bit of cream first, just for these matted areas. It's about that much. It emulsifies a lot. Just gonna go over the really matted areas and just smooth my hands through with the cream. Here it's really knotted. So I'm just gonna take, I'm just gonna take my Tangle Teaser, and I'm just gonna brush through this curl because I don't want to get loads of micro knots. The timer currently says 2 minutes and 10 seconds. Okay, that's brushed through. I'm now gonna just twirl with my fingers like that. And now I'm just gonna take any other ones that are really problematic, like really knotty. Like this is quite knotty here. I'm just gonna wet this down. And I've still got a bit of that product on my hand, so I'm just gonna go over the section. I'm just gonna brush it and help it clump up a little bit. Okay, now I'm looking for any really frizzy bits. I've got the knotty clumps here. This is looking quite frizzy. I'm gonna spray a tiny bit of water. I've still got some of that cream on my hand. Just going over the section. By the way, I'm really sorry if you can hear that beeping outside, but there's a lot of stuff going on outside right now. Sometimes it's hard to get the noise out when I edit. There we go. Now I'm gonna twist that round. Okay, now the timer says 3:37. Just doing the same thing on any frizzy bits. This bit here is really frizzy. I'm gonna spray that down. The reason I use the same products as I used on my wash day and not different refresh products is because I know that they're going to react well with my hair. You know, sometimes if you actually mix products from other brands, they can bobble up on the hair. And if you've ever noticed that as a result of styling, those kind of white bobbles on your hair, it might be because you've used 2 different brands that don't necessarily go together. So the rule that I like to go by when refreshing is, if my hair's feeling a little bit dry, when I'm coming to refresh it. Then I'll go in with a bit of the cream or the leave-in conditioner that I used on the wash day. If my hair's feeling overly soft and it's not really holding a curl, then I will go in with the gel that I used on wash day to kind of add a little bit more grit and texture to the hair. Okay, so now this bottom section is a little bit better. It's kind of just locked in a little bit more. There's not as much frizz, there's still a little bit there. Let me just fix that. And I've not completely soaked this down. I've just really targeted those specific frizzy bits and the really knotted bits which mat up at the back of my neck. Okay, we're at 5:57. Let's hurry up. Let's do this top section. This top section's looking all right, to be honest. What I'm gonna do is a little hack. I'm gonna put my hair in this ponytail and I'm just gonna refresh the pony, and it just makes it a little bit easier to manage because it's in front of my head. And I'm gonna take a bit more of the leave-in. God, the beeping outside is so loud. Sorry if this is a bit chaotic, but this is basically a little challenge to see if I can do it in the required time. Now I'm just gonna scrunch the leave-in into this pony. Wow, that's actually worked really well. It's really got those frizzy bits. And now for this section, what we're gonna do is this little hack where I take this comb or a pick and I take a bit of my gel. We're gonna scrunch the gel all over anyway. Gel, I'm gonna emulsify it in my hands, and then I'm gonna spread it over the comb. It's a little bit messy. Just wipe your hands on a towel after, or you can just scrunch the remaining straight into your hair. So I'll just take that gel that's on my hands and quickly scrunch that in. Okay, and then with this top section, you wanna take your pick and then you wanna go in where the frizz is and just kind of glide up like that. And what you'll find is it kind of gets into your hair without applying too much product. And you're not directly putting the product on the scalp this way. Okay, we're getting somewhere, we're getting somewhere. What time is it? Okay, I'm gonna spray a little bit of water, and the rest of the gel that's on my hand, I'm just gonna glaze it over and scrunch, glaze it over and scrunch. Now I'm gonna take a little bit more gel, about that much. I'm gonna spray a bit of water, just because it's easier to glide through the hair when your hair's kind of dry. You know, we're sort of dry refreshing right now, we're not fully wetting the hair down. And now I'm just gonna glaze it. We don't have much long left. I'm gonna take these front bits and I'm just gonna define them. Okay, I'm gonna spray them down. (9:46), but now I'm gonna diffuse. We are gonna go over the 10 minutes. I tried my best, but it's really hard. Okay guys, we're done. I'm so happy with these results. My hair's a tiny bit crispy still, but if you can, try and leave that in for as long as possible because it will help your curls last a bit longer. If I wasn't able to refresh my hair and I had less than 15 minutes, to be honest, I probably just would have put my hair into a really quick hairstyle or a bun. I would have either slicked it back and put a claw clip in, or I would have done like a really quick and easy hairstyle that didn't involve having all my hair down if I wasn't necessarily happy with it. There are so many things you can do if you don't have time in the morning. I'll make sure to link some videos here to show you what you can actually do if you wake up, you haven't protected your hair, or your hair's just surprised you either way and it's looking overly frizzy and matted. Here are some options for you on the side. I really hope you enjoyed this quick refresh video. If you did, please let me know in the comments. Remember to like the video and subscribe if you want to see more curly hair content from me.